Hold on a moment. What did I do here? Good evening, everyone. How are you doing? I'm just going to try to fix my screen here a bit because it's a little bit off. A little bit more off. Okay, and how are we doing? How is everybody doing? Happy Friday to you. Let's just move right into the main menu. I hope everybody is doing well. Lisa, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I saw Lavora there a moment ago. Well, we're starting now. I mean, I did give a time, and I usually start about a minute before then, right? Dietrich, I don't know if that's Dietrich or Dietrich, but I don't know if they're still there. Hopefully they come back. How's everybody doing? Well, it's a new game, but it's a playtest. This is a game that's coming out later this year. They're having a playtest. They extended it, so I am able to play it today until Monday, the 4th. It ends on the 4th. It's very much, I played a little bit of it. It's very reminiscent, I'll say, of Satisfactory, but it does have a lot of other elements to it. I do have some issues with it, though. Let's just say that. One of the issues is it has easily the most annoying voice protagonist I have ever heard, and it makes me happy that Satisfactory doesn't have one. Because, wow, yeah, this guy is very annoying indeed. All right, I will adjust the sound once we get in. All right, why don't we just jump right in? I'm going to start a new game. All right, session, we'll just say stream and then test. All right, like I said, this is going to go away on Monday, and it will be back later in the year. I'm not going to skip the tutorial. We're not doing custom game. Let's just go in. It only supports single player, but it is a multiplayer game. This is a playtest, like I said. LJ, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. We will not be seeing Marlene because Marlene is going on a trip this weekend. When I said on the message that I put in the community section on Wednesday, she answered that she would be busy this weekend. Okay, so let's begin. By the way, I have music turned off, but for some reason it comes back on when it's loading. Patrick, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Okay, yeah, this is the only guy that it's available, and I really wish he'd stay quiet.
What the? Please don't move.
Game's on, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by.
Commencing holistic scan.
All right, so
Vitals normal. Prisoner PO212. Welcome to the Argos program. Your adventure with the Flavor Corporation begins right now. Hello, I am Gal, your galactic assistance liaison. The Claywood Corporation would like to apologize for any inconvenience you may have experienced.
can you guys hear that voice all right?
Exit the lander and begin your
Dark Dragon, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Game's on. Your name sounds familiar. All right, was the voice okay? Did you hear it? Before I leave, I want to make sure the voice is okay. Barely. Okay, hold it a second. All right, I can crank up the volume a little bit more because I don't believe there's any weather on this planet, at least at this point. What the... Continue. This game needs to use the escape key more. Yeah, very much so. That's one of the things that kind of bothers me. I'm going to be making a list for them to put it on Steam, but there's some things about the game that does bother me. Sounds like the teacher of the Charlie Brown. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, we can hear him and that's really annoying. Okay, so at least I didn't crash, but I'm a prisoner. Has that happened before?
Welcome to Arcadia 7 in the Ruptura system. The goal of this training is to teach you to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients. However, we'll begin with something simpler. Arcadia is often bombarded by meteorites, which are rich in resources. You have been equipped with a tool to acquire them. Use it to extract what's most valuable in the meteorite.
Yeah, fortunately, she's actually reading what's in the text. I don't know if there's a way for me to adjust that. Oh, the options, HUD. Yeah, this is everything for the HUD here. Okay, so video. Yeah, I'm just seeing graphic options. I'm not seeing anything for increasing the size of the text. So, but fortunately, that text in the middle is small, but she's going to be reading it. That's basically what she's saying. I helped you many times in Supermarket Simulator. Oh, that's right. I do remember that. Glad that you could make it. All right, so now what it wants me to do is to use this thing to mine this thing. So this is my little hand drill. If you notice in the middle of the drill, there's a bunch of bars filling in. That's the heat of the weapon. So you can see when it fills the third bar there, it's going to be overheating. So I'm going to stop here, and I believe you hit R to flush out the heat. Okay. So I'm going to get materials from this, but I'm also going to get a meteor heart, I believe.
Can't believe I'm here. Everything here is fascinating.
The Claywood Corporation is very glad to see your enthusiasm. Most convicts do not share it.
Most of them are usually idiots who are unable to see the potential in being a pioneer on a new world.
Technically, you are not a pioneer. A lot of people have been to Arcadia before you.
That was a long time ago, and besides, the quality of their research and observations was embarrassing. You need someone who'll notice the important things, like Darwin on the Galapagos Islands, but better.
I'm glad, but I will also remind you of your resource gathering duties.
Okay, so do you start to get the idea of what I mean about I really wish he would shut up? Because it's basically mindless gobbledygook, and he is extremely annoying. At least that's my perspective on it. He just won't shut up. I think that games should strongly consider whether or not a voice protagonist is a good idea. By the way, this is food. This is fruit. And the little bulbs that I picked up along the shore here were for water. See here? This is a whole bunch of it right here. So each one of these is going to give me water. I don't think that they go bad over time, but the thing is that you do require food, you require water, and they drain kind of quickly. A lot of people complain about it. Hey Mike, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by, man. Okay, so what does it want me to do? Equip the building tool and choose the base location. Okay, so here's the thing. It doesn't tell you this, but you really do need to be close to this area because you're going to be gathering from here and you're going to be gathering from here. The thing is, if you build this thing like way over there and you try to gather, it'll say you're out of range. That's something the game should probably tell you about. All right, so this looks like a decent area, so I'm going to equip the building tool. Like I said, I have done the beginning of this, but not all of it, so obviously there's going to be a point at which I have no idea what's going on. But at least we can get a head start. Okay, does this look familiar to anybody who's played Satisfactory? I don't know, kind of looks like an elevator to me. All right, another thing is that it seems to like these things, you know, high. I don't. I want them like as low. See, I'd love to be able to do that, but it won't let me do that. So I'm just going to do that.
You'll need building materials to build the rest of the base. You can create them with the printer in your lander, but gather the necessary components first. Use the harvester to extract them. just like you did with the meteorite.
Okay, what, Mike, what are you talking about surgery? Did I miss something? Did you have a reoccurrence? Yes, it does definitely have a satisfactory vibe to it. You just wait. You believe me, you'll understand. All right, here is one of my pet peeves. Right, I just built this and I want to get rid of it. Yeah, escape does not work. I have to hit B again and then I have to hit escape. That is extremely annoying. That's part of what's going into my list, by the way. All right, so what it wants me to do is it wants me to build some stuff, but I need some more materials. Okay, that was helium-3. Okay, I think this is titanium. No, that's calcium. That's titanium. Okay, grab that.
Acquired.
Okay, grab some more of those. All right, I'm not hungry and thirsty yet. Oh! That is wolfram! That is also wolfram. All right, so the reason I'm doing this is because it wants me to make building materials, and I believe the building materials come from wolfram and titanium. All right, let me get back to the ship because that's the only place that I have a printer. As soon as I build a house over here, I'll be able to make a printer. Let me just grab this meteor. Meteor's got a lot of stuff, and it's got another one of those little hearts. What do they call them again? Didn't I get one? All right, let me just check this out. This game reminds me of some of the games of the polar bears, the woolly mammoth. Well, I mean, this game is very reminiscent of... Okay, it's overheating. It's very reminiscent of Satisfactory. Is it like other games? I mean, to a degree, you might want to put it in the category with Planet Crafter, except I don't think that I'm doing any planet changing here. As far as I know, I'm breathing because it's not like I can stay out here for only a limited amount of time. Now, I'm not allowed to drink the water, but that's the reason that I'm picking up these little bulbs to drink. See, over here you can see my hunger and my thirst. Let me just have one of those little bulbs. And you can see I just kind of filled that right up. Now, is this radiation? I don't know what this is. This might be toxic. Because if I eat something, it says this.
I advise caution. The fruit on Arcadia can alleviate hunger, but putting unknown things into one's mouth is rarely beneficial to the individual. Though, of course, it was beneficial to the development of civilization. Although this fruit is edible, that won't always be the case.
Okay, so what I'm doing here... Yeah, building things in this game is kind of generic. Let me show you what I mean. So I come over here to the basic item printer, and I select building material. And then I'm just going to go max.
Everything's ready. Now build the habitat that will protect your sleeve from Arcadia's dangers. Remember that your body is also a Claywood corporate investment, so it would be good to create a comfortable place for it.
Otherwise known as, they own me. Giant scorpions. Well, I mean, Satisfactory had the giant scorpions. Was it scorpions, though? I'm thinking you're talking about another game. I just can't remember the game at the moment. Oh, I'm going over here. And I'm grabbing one of these. The other difference is I'm seeing that it looks like you came via your own ship. Right, I didn't crash. But I mean, it did land. It was probably automated because when it started, I was inside of a, like a hibernation tube. And I was very confused. So obviously they brought me here. Yeah, the spiders, the terrible spiders of Satisfactory. Fortunately, you can turn them off. The first thing they did is they gave like a cat mode, where you could have them look like cats. But the problem is that you still knew that there were giant spiders. So they actually did give you the ability to turn them off completely. All right, so what does it want me to do? Okay, so use the building tool to set up a habitat. All right, let's go down, and this is my habitat. All right, so let's see, rotate. Hold on a second. All right, right there. Okay, first things first, down. Okay, and there. Okay, am I attached to it? Yes. And I have to do B, and I have to do airlock, I believe, right? Okay.
Now that you have your shelter, build a printer inside it.
Okay.
That way, you will always have it nearby, thus optimizing your work.
And the ship just became useless. Oh, it's clipping through. Okay, so that's kind of a bug.
Great. Now build a corporate terminal. That will allow you to complete assignments for different companies, which will in turn give you access to new buildings.
Okay, so that's just what I want. I want the corpos watching over me. Yeah, right. This, then this. All right, what do we got here? Use the corporate terminal to claim level 1 rewards. Okay. And claim. Okay, so I'm going to get the blueprint for an orbital cargo launcher, a solar generator, and basic platforms. All right, so...
The first reward was free, but you'll have to work for the next one. Send us some titanium.
How am I supposed to send what I've gathered back to Earth?
The same way you got here, but in reverse. Look up at the sky. Once you build an orbital cargo launcher, it will send supplies right through that rift. It will cover light years in seconds.
Yeah, that guy, I really wish you could shut him up. You know? She could just tell us everything without having to hear him and his spiel. Okay. So I build everything with those little building parts that I got, which is a little on the boring side. Okay, so I need to make the orbital cargo launcher. So B. Okay, I got new items here. Okay, solar generator. I'm probably going to need that. Solar generator. Down here? There it is. Orbital... Okay, so the thing is that in order for power to be transferred, things need to be attached to each other. So let's just go down. And I think that should be good. All right, every connection transfers energy. To transfer energy between buildings, connect them with their tiles. Buildings can be connected directly to each other with their tiles. Then they can be connected using other platforms. Connections work they work across multiple elevations. Okay, that's actually useful. As long as the appropriate indicator. All right, good. Yeah, once again, escape does not work here, which I really think they should make more use out of it. Speaking of which, right. All right, so you can see that there's power in here, but I do believe I need more power. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I don't think I have enough, so I'm going to have to build one of those solar ones. Here, hold it a second. Okay, solar generator. All right, if I put a solar generator right there, it should do the job. Oh, God. Okay, how are you doing now? All right, this one is no problem. All right, and it wants titanium ore.
As soon as we get the package, your reputation will increase. which will unlock new schematics for you.
It sends the pieces up one at a time, which is weird. By the way, Game Hopping, did you see my post in the community section page about... I know about Grounded 2. I know about Grounded 2. I will be doing that eventually. Fairly soon.
Arrived. You've just proven you're useful, which means the corporation trusts you a little bit more. You've acquired new schematics. Go ahead, claim your reward.
Well, so, I mean, look, do you see any wind? Look at the reeds. Is that the kind of wind that's going to power anything? See? Is that going to power anything? I don't think so. There may be some kind of a wind farm later. I have no idea. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Oh, I have to get my new rewards. Okay. Claim. All right, so I'm going to get an ore extractor, a rail support, and a rail connector. So, yeah, this is going to start looking like satisfactory very quickly.
We've just unlocked new building schematics for you. Can you guess what they're for?
A trivial question. Of course I know what they're for. We'll automate production by excavating deposits and sending them between buildings using rails.
Impressive. You've used equipment like this before?
Hardly. It just doesn't make logical sense to extract everything by hand and run around from building to building. You'd waste my potential if I had to do that.
Exactly. Let's take advantage of those 3 doctorates.
Okay, this guy's supposed to be a prisoner, but he sounds kind of like a scientist. I mean, I don't know why they're doing this. All right, so here's the thing. I need to set up a ore extractor, and this is actually the area to do it. Let me show you what I mean. If I go here and I say ore extractor, you'll notice that it's pointing at a couple of different locations. So I'm going to go with this one. All right, a second. Let me move. Right, and unfortunately you can rotate, but it's 90 degrees each time, which is a little on the irritating side. Okay, every element transfer energy. So the way this works is that this thing is not going to have energy until I attach a rail to it, and the rail attaches to something over here. I will probably need another, and this again. And I will probably need another of the solar panels too. I'm guessing that. All right. Let me see if I can put some of these panels out. How are we doing? Okay, I need some more drink. There we go. We're good to go. All right, let's go with this. Platform. All right. Because I'm going to have to put something down over here. All right, let's see about the rail. Okay, so it looks like the rail is coming out of there. Okay, down. Okay, hold on a second. Right, now I don't think I have enough power. So let's make another one of these and just connect it. All right, how many of those building blocks do I have left? I'm not actually sure. Not enough. So I need to get some titanium and I need to get some of that wolfram. I think I can just gather it from up here. Here, hold it a second. Can I just... Yeah, it's going to be a slow gather, though. You know what I saw? I saw another meteor. Didn't I see another meteor? The meteor would be the best way. Yep, there's one right over here. Oh, and I do see some here, too. Oh, Icarus. Well, Icarus didn't have any kind of... Well, I mean, it did have some gathering, didn't it? Yeah, yeah, I can understand how you would say that. And the land looks similar, you know, in terms of Icarus, I suppose. So I can understand how you would say that.
That's a snack.
Yeah, Icarus is a great game. I'd love to play more of it, but I also want some people to actually watch what I do. Or I'd like to have the possibility of that. All right, so let's see. Oh, I gotta empty this thing. Venting heat. All right, so this is gonna have a bunch of stuff in it, and what I can do then is I can make some more of those building materials. Anyway, I hope everybody had a good week. At very least around here, the weather is looking really good for the next week. There's no sign of rain, and it's going to be like low 80s and either sunny or partial sun. So, yeah, looking really good. Is this something here? Okay, I don't think that's actually something I can get. All right, there's something over here. Is it another meteor? It's another meteor. And what is this? That's probably helium, right? All right, helium-3. Oh. Release the heat! Oh, okay. Well, maybe the thing is changing now or something. I was talking about like during the next week. There may still be some issues here tonight. Not here though. We had some stuff this morning. We had a lot of loud stuff yesterday. Ooh, my goodness. As a matter of fact, I turned my computer and my my surge protector off, and it was a good thing. Because I had them off for about an hour and the power went out 3 times. So, I mean, I could just feel that there was going to be problems. So I just turned everything off and yeah, that was a good thing. All right, let's see about making some more building materials. Because you can see here right now, these guys are yellow, because I should say orange, because there's not enough power. This guy's got enough power. This does seem to have some issues over here. So we need another solar panel. So let's make some more of these building materials. Okay, I got another 130, so I have 150. See, once I get this going, this is going to help a lot. All right, so let's come over here. And let's make this down.
Now that the raw materials are being extracted automatically, you'll have more time to build out your base.
I have a question. Why didn't you install all available building schematics for me from the start? That would speed up my work even more.
All of the machines made available to you during your mission are delicate and extremely expensive. They are also bound by NDAs and patents. None of the companies working with the Claywood Corporation have granted permission to give you everything right away. You need to prove you are worthy of using the more advanced equipment.
But I already signed the NDA.
This will be best explained by the words of Annika Fisher, the CEO of Future Health Solutions, one of our partners. Playing recording.
There's no way I'm giving those animals access to my patents. They don't give a damn about law or intellectual property. But if it's necessary, and they earn it, so be it. Please don't quote me.
Yeah, I don't know why they put that element into this game. You know, it's a serious game. Eventually there's going to be aliens you have to fight, I've heard. I don't know why they put that silly stuff in there. I think they should reconsider that. By the way, Esperance, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I did see you, but I didn't want to interfere with what was going on. All right, so this thing is actually digging now. but it's also stopped. As I understand, this thing is waiting for me to put stuff into it. So what we're going to do is we're going to rail it. Do I want to do this one? Hold on a minute. I was looking at something that I thought might be useful. Hold on a minute. Rail connector. That's what I wanted. All right, let's see here. Okay, and then rail. Like this. And wait a minute. I think that goes in there. Okay, so now it's actually sending the materials over that I need to fulfill my current mission. So I think it was 20. All right, let's take a quick look here. Okay, yeah, it's got 20, so it's sending them up one at a time, which is infuriatingly slow. Is there another way into this stupid thing? No, there isn't. There doesn't appear to be a merge or anything either, so if I wanted to put something else in here, I'd probably have to break this connection. No, at least none that's available yet. See, here's the thing about it, is that would be logical. I saw a discussion regarding that on Steam in the forums. Oh, let me get some water going here. All right, so if we look at what I have available right now, all right, up here, there's nothing. Okay, so I have the ore extractor. I have a solar generator. I have the rail. I have a rail support. I have a rail connector. That's the thing I just put down. Then I have a support platform, the little platform, and then basically 2 sets of stairs. Then I have the habitat.
As usual, now build the analyzer and research some local flora with it.
Okay, so I have the habitat, I have the airlock, both of which I made. I guess that's a window? All right, we'll try putting that in. And then, of course, the corporate terminal, and then the basic item printer. Okay, and the base core, that big thing that I put up in the beginning. And that's it. I do not have any kind of... I don't have any kind of storage at all. As a matter of fact, this guy right here, 100 have built up in there. So I'm just going to grab that. See, now it's going to fill again. I have no place to put those except my inventory. The thing is that over here, I can get Wolfgram over here. See, that's what's on the ground here is Wolfgram. As a matter of fact, here, let's just mine a little. Yeah, see right there, Wolfgram. So what I need to do is to put down another ore extractor here and connect it over there to get power. All right, so I'll probably have to put down another solar generator for that. All right, let's see. Ore extractor. Okay, rotate. There we go. All right. Right, now it has no power and I can't give it power. The only way I can give it power is to connect it, and guess what I don't have? I don't know if I can make it all the way. Let's see. Right here. Okay, we'll tell you what. Why don't we put this here? Okay, and get that out of the way. Okay, so this guy is now gathering ore too. So those are the two elements I need to make the building stuff. Because I don't think... Can I make... They want me to make something here, right? Base core... Wasn't there like an analyzer that I was supposed to build? Oh, I haven't gathered it yet. Okay, this one, and then claim. This is the analyzing station. All right, now I can make it. What's the next thing? Okay, the smelter will be coming next, and then platform modules, advanced habitat, advanced platforms. Yeah, no storage, at least not for a long time. See, that's the problem, is that the stuff is building up in here, and it's just sitting there doing nothing. See, another 100. Here, it's over there. All right. Now what I want to do is, how much do we have over here? Because I need to make the building materials. Okay, I got 100.
Great.
All right, I'm just going to make all of the building materials I can make now. From here. Okay, max. Okay, so that was 1,000. All right, so I have to make the analyzer, so there it is. Airlock, analyzing station. Okay, and get rid of this. Okay, online. Okay, that's going to be 40 data points. All right, so here's the problem with this. This is my food. Meteor heart. Okay, so I'm supposed to put the meteor hearts in the analyzing station. It says gathered from meteorites, or meteors, I should say, and used in analyzing station. All right, so I can just put these all in here. All right, so codex unlock.
Another great day for science.
Yeah, but food, though, that's something I'm not in a hurry to get rid of. You know? Kind of need the food. Matter of fact, how are we doing? Probably one of each. Yeah, because starving and dying of thirst are not good things. What are you doing? Alright, I don't think it needs anything at the moment, which is the reason it's sitting there doing nothing. If I need the Wolfgram, I can just basically connect it in there somewhere. I'm going to probably have to break the connection because there doesn't seem to be a rail merge and there doesn't seem to be another way to get in there, unless I'm supposed to build a second one. It's just that I don't see the reason for the voice protagonist in this game. See, if you had like Satisfactory or something like that, you wouldn't really want your character speaking, you know? It just doesn't really make a lot of sense. All right, so it wants me to gather stuff in order to analyze. Okay, explore the planet in search of plants. All right, so I'm guessing we just grab a bunch of this stuff.
Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them. Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it.
Didn't she just say that?
And will appreciate it when you choose them.
She just said the same thing twice. By the way, I just noticed, what the heck is that? I guess that's a crashed ship over there, but I also can see there's some kind of a device there. And it looks like there's like the remnants of some kind of settlement over there. By the way, there are aliens on this planet that you have to shoot, because they will apparently try to kill you. So there's that. Okay, use data points to gain reputation in the corporate terminal. Reach level 4 using data points. Okay, so I have to pick somebody to give the data points to. So let's see how that works out. So if I get things that I want to turn into data points, then I'll just come over here. Can I grab just some of it? Transfer, split. Okay, so I'll keep the 5. You can have this.
Another great day for science.
All right, same thing here, except I don't know if I'm going to have more of a water problem. All right, leave them there for now. Okay, so what are we doing here? That's going to be the smelter. Level up.
It's time for the final stage of introductory training. Raw materials aren't very useful to corporations, since they need to produce something with them anyway. Use the buildings you have available, and automate the production of the more valuable items.
Why can't they process them themselves? They have factories across the entire solar system.
This will be best explained by a private conversation recorded between 2 executives at the Griffiths Military Corporation.
So you're telling me all tax laws apply within the solar system? Dude, mining tax, space fee, deductions for extraterrestrial income, sensitive cargo insurance costs. Legally, none of that applies there. They can't even impose customs duties. It's free money, man.
I don't know why I asked.
Okay, again, I think that stuff, they should reconsider that. All right, well, this is going to give me a smelter. Can I level up again? But I'm supposed to figure out who I want to level up to. Okay, the other ones are locked. They could be locked because it's a playtest. Maybe there's only one corporation available at the moment, which means I should see about leveling up as much as I can. Okay, platform modules, advanced habitat modules, and advanced platforms. So we'll just take those. Add points. Oh, I can add points now. All right, so in other words, I guess I had to get to a certain point. All right, what do you have? Personal storage. Okay, and there's a storage depot. Okay, but this is clever robotics. Okay, there's a pistol. Probably going to need that. All right, so I guess I'm going to have to spread stuff around. Right, regeneration chamber. That's for if I die. All right, do I have 60 at the moment? All right, well, here's the thing. How do I use the smelter? Do I have it just go straight into the smelter? All right, let's see. Deconstruct rail between excavator and orbital launcher. Okay, so I think it's F. Yeah. Okay, so it wants me to get rid of this. And be very careful. I just want to get rid of the rail. There we go. Okay, build a smelter. So let's go back to here. Airlock, let's go. Smelter. Okay, that's actually rather large. Okay, and I can see the directions. Hold on a second. That way. All right. Down. I am probably gonna have to move that, ain't I? Let's see if I can get a connection going in there. Well, what's it telling me to do? Connect the smelter to the excavator. Right. Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay. Connect the smelter to the excavator and the orbital, the LCL, the OCL. All right, so let me get to the rails. Okay, can I make this turn? Okay, and I guess it's just going right in there? I mean, I could just connect it the way I had this one connected, right? Right there. Okay, select titanium recipe in the smelter. Okay, oops. All right, let me get this thing out of my hand. Okay, so what do we have here? Titanium. And then what am I doing? Select a commission in the OCL. Okay, so I guess I'm picking which one that I'm doing. Who do I want to work on, though, at the moment? Let's just take a quick look back here. Which one do I consider to be the high priority? I have no idea what I'm looking at. All right, let's go back. Fabricator, helium extractor, furnace, mega press, produces rare elements. Okay. Oops. Let's go back. Griffith. I mean, there's a gun. A gun, a grenade, equipment upgrade station, a defense turret. You know, before they come looking for me, I should probably be ready for them. All right, so we'll see about Griffith for now. I'm guessing you didn't get your food. Oh, JP, I'm sorry, I missed your message there. I'm guessing you didn't get your food water pod packs at the drop pod. I mean, there was no drop pod. There was a ship, and I didn't see anything there. All right, no, we're going over here. All right, so this one, and you want Wolfgram? Oh, they don't want. I mean, they don't want titanium. Wolfgram, titanium. I suppose I should probably make these guys happy for a while, right? All right, titanium.
We're nearing the end of our training. Please answer the following questions. On a scale of 1 to 10, how anxious does being incinerated alive make you feel?
Since this is the first question, to establish a good baseline, I will answer 5.
Understood. On a scale of 1 to 10, how afraid are you of arachnids about 1 meter in diameter?
It's unnerving how specific that question is.
There's no need. Questions never killed anyone.
Yeah, the arachnid question is a little bit concerning. All right, so I noticed that everything was red, so I figured that there was more power required. All right, so I think we're going to have to see about getting this over here too. Okay, what do we got here? Training completed. This playtest build features an early glance. Features are not present as your basic training. I hope there's more I can do here. I hope it's not saying, okay, that's it, there's nothing more.
job. This is the end of your introductory training. But remember that Arcadia 7 is a dangerous place, and a person will spend their entire life, or lives rather, learning from it. Stay alert, gather information, and don't worry. I'm always by your side, watching your every move.
Is that a threat?
It's for your own safety. I will now remove the introductory training restrictions. Location barrier disabled. Sedative injector disconnected. Communications channel active. Awakening other crew members ready. The Claywood Corporation hopes you will have a wonderful adventure and quickly pay off your debt. Good luck.
Wait a minute. I have a debt? Is that why I was in prison? Was I in debtor's prison? Okay, let's take a look at what else I have here now, because I do believe that we unlock some better things for home. Rail support. Yeah, I don't see a merge over here. Okay, I don't see anything here useful. Vertical connector. Does that mean I can have another level above? Hold on a second. Should connect to something. Maybe I have to build something on top of it. Because it looks like a ladder. Alright. It probably needs a connector on the top. Oops. Now here's my question. If I want to start shipping this stuff over, do I have to build another one of those platforms there? Can I have more than one? Hold on a second. Grab that. Let me see whether or not I can build another one. Let's see. Perhaps you should take another look. You can connect a second ore to the same pillar as the one. Yeah, but I don't see where, and there's no merge. See, look. I have one here, and clearly there's an opening there. I don't see another opening. So I'm wondering, would I build a second one of these? I mean, it wasn't very expensive. So let me just see whether or not that's something. Horizontal connector. Alright, hold on a minute. Oh, it was all the way down, I think. See, this one you can only have. Where is it? You can only have one of this. So it tells you can't have any more. But where is it? I just saw. Yeah, this. Basically, I can build another one of these. Okay, and I just ran out of power. And I just ran out of power. Hold on a minute. There we go. Alright, you want me to go back and take a look at the ship? I'll go back and take a look at the ship. The pillar has 4 connections on top. The pillar merges. Alright, I will experiment with that. Okay, well, not there. Okay, survival food packs. All right, obviously I missed that. A lot of them. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so that is good to know. I was a little bit too much of in a rush to get out of here. Incoming message. That is way too small for me to read. Yeah, once again, they should take that into consideration. You know, make the text easy to read, you know, make it large, things like that. Okay, so obviously I can actually trade the other stuff in if I wanted to. Any meteors around here? All right. All right, so let's get the Wolfgram over here because I want to give it to the company that makes the guns. Okay, so that's the connection that's coming from that. All right, you say on the top? The thing is that I am sending it, I do want to send it to a different contract. I could probably connect it there and then have that one go over that way. At least I hope. Okay, so that connect to that and that go into there. All right. Okay, so, oh, that's right, I forgot. I need to smelt it first, don't I? All right, so that means I have to take this out. And then what I'll do is I'll smelt it. All right, hold on a second. F. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'll put the smelter in here. I should have enough pieces for it because, you know, I made 1,000. Smelter. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on. Okay, that's on unlevel ground, and I don't like that. Is that gonna work? Okay, first off, let's see if this is going to connect. All right, hold a second. Rail. All right, I want to connect it there. That's not going to be a problem. Okay, so but this one probably is also not going to be a problem. Okay, so now I want this one doing Wolfgram, right? Right. Now it just needs a contract. And I wanted to do this one. And Wolfram. Okay, is that actually working? Yes, it is. All right, how is the other one doing? Okay, level, I'm getting close to level 2. Okay, now this one, yeah, this one's gonna take a while. Okay, so I want to earn, I want to get the gun mostly, just in case I run into something. Vixen Blue, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. And people think I'm crazy when I say things. Okay, we are actually typing them and not saying them, so... I don't see the 4 connectors at the top, but there probably are there. Oh, the drink meter. Yep. Is this both? Okay, you know what? Let's try eating one of these. Okay, that really wasn't terrific.
Great work. Future Health Solutions is now receiving all requested items. New rewards and tasks are waiting for you in the terminal.
Oh, I have to choose another one now. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, right over here. A regeneration chamber. That's in case I die. Okay, what's up next? A food station. An LME? Used for managing players' skills. Okay. I should probably keep feeding this one because it does seem to have player items in it. Alright, we need this regeneration chamber. Apparently, I will regenerate once in the ship, and after that, I have to pay for it. My debt gets bigger. I'm guessing that if I have my own regeneration, maybe I don't have to pay for it? Or at least it'll be more convenient. Alright, but I think it probably goes inside. Alright, let's see. Maybe this corner over here? Regeneration chamber. Okay, that's going to be 100. I suppose.
Your printing point has been updated. When you happen to die, I will send your mind here, and this is where your sleeve will be printed.
When?
Apologies, if you happen to die.
And I put a window in too. Okay, I probably should just have them keep getting it. Oh, except this one's plates now. Alright, who wants titanium bars? Okay, we'll have them take the titanium bars then. Alright, I can't make plates yet. I'm guessing that I would have to do some kind of a fabricator. Titanium bars. It might... Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Alright, how is this one doing? Because this is the one that's going to get me guns. I want guns, because apparently there's bad things on this planet. And I don't want to go exploring until I can shoot things in the face. I'm funny that way. Alright, why don't we just look around a little bit while all of that stuff is doing things. And I got some more of these. And I got some of these for eating.
That's a snack.
Yeah, I want an option for turning him off. Alright, I don't think there's anything over there that's a problem. Let's just look over here to see if there's anything interesting. Yeah, apparently I'm incapable of stepping over this. I have to jump over it. I mean, what is that over there? Oh. Okay, I just heard something. Okay, I just heard something chitter. So we're just gonna wait until the gun is ready. Because when she mentioned arachnids and then I just heard chittering, I'm putting those two things together and they're kind of scary. The rail pillar is not what I'm talking about. Not the launcher. Okay. I'm not sure what you were talking about then. I mean, since I can build more than one of these things, I'm guessing that's what I was supposed to do. Because each one of them is doing a different contract right now. How are you doing? Okay, 56 out of 200. And 24 out of 200. What am I getting out of this one anyway? Okay, so I got... Yeah, I don't remember who this was. I think it was the second one. This one. Fabricator! Well, that's a good one to do anyway. What is this one? A mega press? Produces crafting elements from metal bars. Okay, I'm guessing that's kind of an advanced version of this. The rail pillars. Alright, we could take a quick look over here too, just to get a good feel of the area. Hopefully I do not die. By the way, how are we doing? Okay, we'll have another one of these. And another one of those. And then we'll have some fruit. Alright. Oh, there's a meteor here that I did not see. And anybody around here? Anybody friendly? Ice cream man? No ice cream man? Alright. I'm guessing the direction would be this way since we do see things over there. In the meantime, I should get a good feel for whatever else I can make. So can I put another habitat on top of the one that I have and then put the ladder on the inside? Let's see here now. Can I fly? Nope. No jetpack for me. Alright, let's see. Oh, you can stack them. Okay. Let's see. Vertical connector. No. Out, please. There we go. Okay, so is it this way? Okay, that's not bad. All right, can I put a window in there? Here's the thing. Do I have? I guess I don't have a bed or anything like that. Here, you know what? We'll do that. And we'll put one at the back too. All right, what else do we have here? Not a lot of decorations around here, is there? It's a ladder. Safety barrier. Extendable walkway. I mean, can I build like I guess you can do that, can't you? All right, what if I put an airlock in? Hold on a second. Let's see if I got room for this. Okay, it's not letting me. I guess I gotta do. How do I go down? That is a great question. How do I get out of here? Okay, so I'm trying that. I'm trying Alt. Z, X, C. Uh-oh. It's not okay. Can I just go down, please? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so I'm doing S. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, S, and then move forward. Okay, this thing is kind of scary. You know, maybe I turned it the wrong way. All right, hold on a second. All right, and now B. Not this. Hold on. This. That's what I'm looking for. Alright. Can I rotate it? That's the wrong way. Alright, hold on a minute. That way. Okay, so let me get rid of the first one. Okay, and build, break out of that. Okay, and then I go here. Wait a minute. And then S. There we go. Yeah, that is very awkward. That's very, very awkward. A horizontal connector is an elevator. Well, I mean, is there an elevator? Okay, should connect to something from all ends. Alright, hold on a minute. Connect 2 rooms horizontally. I think that's a, if I built another room over there, I think that would be like a doorway. Hold on a minute. Let's just put that to the test. Because let's face it, I can have as much of this stuff as I want. Alright, so if I was to say B, connector... I think the problem here is colliding. Nope, that's a... Yeah, I don't think I can actually do that. Because I think that... Oh, wait a minute. Is it connected? The answer is no, it is not. Alright, and... Yeah, that way. And put it in the ground a little. Yeah, I think the rocks are the problem here, and I don't think I can... Wait a minute. No, it just doesn't want to do that. Alright, hold on a second. Let me try getting rid of the rock. It's not letting me do that. See, there would be a little progress bar of getting rid of it. And it doesn't want to do that. Okay, so I think that the horizontal movement thing is just something that'll attach rooms together horizontally. Well, I mean, it's a question. Is it an elevator? Well, I mean, it would have to be, you know, perpendicular, I guess. It'd have to go up and down for that. It's just the ladder that they have kind of sucks. It's fine for going up, but going down, you know, you have to get into the right position for it. See, if I go like this, and then you have to hit S, that's very unnatural. Oh, and then I can't, I'm stuck on it. All right, can I just, no, I'm stuck. I'm trying to get away from it, moving backwards. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking of just taking the stupid thing out. Is there any other way I can do this? Maybe on the outside? Because I was thinking, can I put like a platform on the outside? Where is the... All right, hold on a minute. Let's see. Well, I mean, if I put an airlock, I might... Oh, that's going to take up a lot of space on the inside, though. I was thinking, could I put, like, something on the outside that would connect them together? Hold on a minute. All right. Wasn't there a stair? Hold on a second. Okay, there's shallow stairs, pillar support. All right. I would have to put a airlock in here, I think. I guess maybe I could put the airlock here. But then again, that's where the stair is, isn't it? Ugh. Okay. Building is colliding with another building. Can I do that? I can't do that. Wait a minute, wait a minute. What am I selecting here? Okay, it's not here. Right, that's the airlock. Right, that'll work. Okay, so let's get that out of my hands. Okay, and then I have this down here. It definitely needs more building material or building items, you know, to build a nice house. I'm guessing there'll probably be decorations later. Okay, is this done? Okay, but this is the one that we wanted first. Okay, so 184 out of 200. We should be able to get the gun after this. And how are we doing for food? Whoa. All right, I need water. What is that? Oh, helium. All right, I need to look around for more food. I'm wondering if it grows back over time, because I am seeing these, and I'm pretty sure I picked them. All right, so water. Of course, if I go off somewhere and I get killed, then I'm losing all this stuff here, right? There was something that gave me personal storage, I believe, wasn't there? But I want a gun. Come on, come on, let me get up there. Let me get up there. You can build side by side, but there is a 1 square meter separation.
The Griffiths Blue Corporation is grateful for all of your shipments. Remember that supporting this particular company will allow you to upgrade your arsenal, which will certainly help in surviving on Arcadia.
Yep, sounds good to me. Okay, so what do we got here? Gun!
You've just unlocked the UPP-7. We hope it will help you better deal with the planet's dangers.
Okay, can I do... Nope, I can't do anymore. I would need more points in order to do that separately. Alright, but I wouldn't mind giving these guys some more stuff. Depends on what they want. Okay, they want calcite sheets. Okay, one, I don't have a, that I know of, I don't have a supply of calcite. And I also don't have the, I guess a fabricator, so that I can do that. Alright, Hold it a second. You're still... Right, you're still doing that. Let me check the other ones. Okay, moon energy. The Wolfgram bars. I think that was the Wolfgram bars? Right, it was. I might as well just start feeding these guys. Okay, here it comes. Good. All right, now where do I make the gun? Do I make it here? Recipes? Okay, pistol ammo. Always a good thing. Oh, that just uses regular building material. How do I turn that on? Okay, am I missing something? Oh, I do have the bullets. Okay, but here's a question. Where do I get the gun from? Because I don't see a schematic for the gun in here. Standard ammo, pistol ammo. Do I need to make, Is this nearly done? 95. I think this one was giving me some kind of production machine. Do I have the gun? Oh, you just get it. Okay, well clearly I need more ammunition. Thank you, I wouldn't have thought of that. I would have thought that maybe it would have come in a package or something like that. Not that I would just automatically have it. Okay.
Excellent work. The Selenian Corporation thanks you for your shipment. Your rewards are waiting in the corporate terminal.
Okay, so let's see. And this is a fabricator. Alright, so we'll wait until there's something I need for that. Alright, now what about the last one? Clever Robotics. Personal storage. Sounds really good. Storage depot also sounds very good. So, do they need titanium? Hopefully they need titanium. They need titanium. Okay, so that's good. And the titanium's going over there. Okay, so we're feeding 2 new ones. I could make the fabricator right now, but at the moment I don't need it. So we'll see what happens with that in the future. I do have a gun. I have ammunition. And hopefully it will protect my life. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save. Just in case. After all, it is a very unstable product, right? Okay, did I just see something move over here? Right. Because there was some things over here, so let's just go ahead and do some exploration. And I'm going to keep my eyes open for things that I haven't seen already. What are those? Just don't forget about making ammo. I did make ammo. I got 110 rounds of ammo. I'll be running long before I need more.
Acquired.
God, I wish he'd shut up. Okay, I guess this is like a cactus fruit. Prickler. Okay, pretty flowers. Okay, I do see that we have another meteor over here. And there's a meteor here, too. All right. Okay, what is this thing? Why do I need it immediately? Do you see something that I don't see? Ooh, water and water bulbs. All right, we're going to this. I can still see home from here. So, no reason to get lost. There's no map, right? Nope, no map. Okay, and I see another of those. Now, there could be quote-unquote intelligent life here that may not like me. What is that? Okay. Dead body. Okay, he has an explosive. He has an unknown storage media.
Gotcha.
He's got pistol ammo. Okay, was there anything else? I thought there was one last thing. Okay, apparently not. Okay, was this his? Geoscanner. Map required. Okay, so I was just saying I didn't have a map, but apparently I can get a map. Helps to have a map. Let me see. That looks like it's some wolfram over there. Huh. Yep, that's definitely wolfram. It's not smoking. So I don't think that's a meteor. The meteor's all smoke. That one's smoking now. All right. So
I'm detecting increased rupture activity.
what?
Prepare yourselves for a wave.
Whoa! What? Who? What? Where? Why? What wave? Okay, is that on me now? Or is that... Okay. Or is that going to be at my base? Or is that coming after me? Yeah, I am concerned deeply. Okay, I'm hearing rumbling and such. Okay, is that coming after me or is that going after my base? Or did it stop because I got out of range? Wave warning. Okay, wave warning where? Oh. That's... Okay, is it some kind of a terrible thing on the surface? I thought creatures were coming after me. Next wave? Where was the first one? I am extremely confused.
Rupture's eruption has started.
Ow!
Pressure has started. Hide.
Hide. Okay, that was not explained very well.
Warning. Extreme temperature detected.
Yeah, no kidding. Really? Okay, I guess I'm going to my regeneration chamber. Wait a minute. I guess I'm going to the ship.
Wait, did I just die? What happened?
A copy of your consciousness is always being sent to the last used regeneration chamber.
Lovely.
Welcome to your new sleeve. The first one's free. Each one after that will of course be added to your debt.
Fascinating. So much data in such a short time. I even remember when my heart stopped. Impressive. I'll gladly learn more about this.
That was not enough information.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
When it said wave, I thought there were creatures coming after me in waves. You know, like it was going to be some kind of tower defense thing. I didn't know that it was going to be temperature that was going to be terrible and was going to kill me. And apparently I didn't fix my own chamber. I mean, it sounded like when I put it down, like the AI set my location for my chamber. But by the way, I don't have anything right now. Oh, it's this way. Okay, and now it's nighttime. Okay, but they don't give me like a bed. There it is. Maybe I can sleep in the chamber? You have claimed this regeneration chamber. Okay. Can I sleep for the night?
Thirsty, my head hurts.
All right. I hope that the water refreshes. Oh, did it dry up the water? Oh, that's bad. That's really, really bad. And I literally have no idea where my corpse is. I have no idea. So I might have to do a restore. Because, I mean, I don't have any water. And everything has been dried up. I mean, I picked everything up already. Okay, hopefully I can find my own dried skeleton.
I'm too hungry to think.
Yes, I know. Just shut up. Is this me? No, it isn't. I was running to something, right? I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Take all.
Great.
Okay, quick. And then food. Okay, might as well have some of these too. What is this one? A prickler. Oh, right. I should probably take that and get it scanned. Okay, that's at least better now. What's that? Okay, that was fire wave ore. So the waves leave things on the ground. Okay, that's helium. That's helium. Wolfram. Right, there's some more of it. So if I'm going to get killed by the fire wave anyway, I might as well benefit from it. Now, am I supposed to scan that? Is this the one with the skeleton? Wait a minute, what's this? Alright. And you don't have anything for me. Alright, so I need a map before I can utilize this. Alright, well, you know what? Let's just head back to the base. I believe that's it right there. I certainly hope it is. Okay, so in the future, I know wave is going to be weather related, more or less. Well, let's just say it's going to be a natural event. Okay, I got another one of these guys up here. Did you just say spiders? Okay, fire wave ore. See, now I know you did not just say spiders. Clearly, that was autocorrect, where you were trying to say sponges. Yes, you were trying to say sponges, and the autocorrect said no, it must be spiders, but then again, we know the autocorrect is wrong, right? Okay, I need more water. All right, let's see how these things are doing. Okay, 133, 158. Maybe I'm supposed to have this going all the way around, but obviously not have the stairs because I wouldn't want anything coming up the stairs now, would I? Don't worry, I will be ready for the sponges when they attack. Die, SpongeBob! He'll be leading the way, of course. Alright, so if I build like a thing all the way around, obviously without stairs, because that'd be a terrible idea, then I might be able to shoot some things. Alright, hold it a second. S! And then move away, good. Okay, let's see. A prickler. Okay, what is this? Unknown storage media. Okay, that's going to be 150 points. All right, and then, so basically I guess the fire wave ore is for analyzing. That's going to be 175. And we can do the meteorite hearts, which are 100 each. And no, I'm not scanning the food. That's just a terrible idea. Absolutely terrible idea. Alright, but I do have 430. Okay, 17. Okay, it's coming up on 180. Yep, 180. Now, how often is that supposed to happen anyway? It would have been nice if they'd given us a better explanation, because I honestly had no idea what was going on. You know, I didn't know, like, I really thought there was a wave of creatures coming at me, which is the reason that I moved back on the top of the hill there and I was just shooting. Lisa, thanks for stopping by. Have yourself a great weekend. Thanks for coming. And hopefully get to see you next week sometime. Enjoy the weekend. At least around here, the weather is going to be great for the next 6 days? I guess 7 days, because it's going to be going that way all the way to Thursday. Anyway, have a great weekend. I hope your anachrophobia...
A biologist placeholder dialogue.
What? Okay, I think that he just said something weird. It wasn't even him who said it. Oh.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
What? Uh-oh. Should I be concerned? All right, how are we doing? 197, we're nearly there.
Delivered. The Moon Energy Corporation thanks you for your shipment. You can claim your reward in the corporate
Moon Energy.
terminal.
Okay, a recipe station. And there's the map. Inventory upgrade. You know, okay, wind turbine. There you go, Mike. There's your wind turbine. You know, all of these are important. You really need all of them. All right, well, this one here with the map would be very useful. Also, not saying that that wouldn't be great, too. Okay, but I'm interested, what does a recipe station do? So, let's make a recipe station. Hold on a minute. We'll put it in this corner.
Congratulations. You can now unlock new functionality for your buildings at the recipe station.
But the buildings can already do these things. Why would we need to unlock anything?
Arcadia 7 is a very particular place, full of specific resources and requirements. The building's programming needs to be updated as these requirements change, to avoid unnecessarily clogging up memory as well as transfer fees.
It's the Claywood Corporation that determines the cost of transfer. You could lower the price and everything would go smoother.
I'll respond with one of Mr. Claywood's favorite sayings.
Yeah, no.
This is exactly why you're not the richest person in the world.
Yeah, got that one. Oh, I don't understand this. I can make these two already. Why are they here? Am I upgrading them? Because it says recipes unlocked and I have these already. So I'm a little confused. Yeah, I don't understand this at all. Okay. Nope, I do not understand that. Alright, let's see. What was the other thing? This one is nearly done. This one's going to get me personal storage. Alright, but the map would be really good. Alright, this guy here. And it was Moon Energy.
Clever Robotics has received its order. A reward for fulfilling the order is waiting for you in the terminal.
Alright, so this is Wolfram, but this is Wolfram wire. So if I was, if I make the fabricator and just pump it through there, then I should be able to fulfill that one. Alright, what is this? Okay, clever robotics. Okay, personal storage sounds like a great idea in case of incidents in the future. All right, let's think. Personal storage. This. Okay, hold it a second. E. All right, for the moment, put those in there. I don't need them. Can I split the water and keep water in there? Right. All right, so I have extra food and water if I need it. That's not really very expensive, so I shouldn't have any problem with that. All right. So that's good in case things go bad. All right. What did Griffin want? Calcite. Okay, so I don't have calcite, so I can't do that one. Okay, moon energy, this one, if I take the wolfram ingots, I should be able to turn them into wire, which means that, yeah, I don't have a lot of room here. How am I going to do this? I'm going to have to pick this thing up and move it. All right, here's what we're going to do. Because what I want to do is I want to put a fabricator in front of this. So that will feed this. This will turn it in the wolfram into an ingot, and then it'll put it in a fabricator, which will turn it to wire and then continue it down the line. But in order for that to work, I need space. There we go. All right, so let's put this down here a bit. Let's see. I need the smelter. All right, first we need the smelter. Rotate. That shouldn't be a problem. Next, fabricator. Can I? That should work. Except I probably should have put that a little deeper. Hold on a minute. Let's try that again. And then rotate. There we go. All right, so let's plug them in. Ooh, am I running low on these guys? I'm gonna put that in there. That goes in. What? Wait a minute, what's going on here? Oh, maybe I'm out of the building materials. That's probably the problem. All right, I can make some. I have the materials on me. I'm guessing that's what the issue is. All right, over to that, max. Okay, 820 will probably get the job done. All right, let's try that again. Yep. Can't be placed. Oh, wait a minute. Why is it saying building can't be placed? All right, maybe this thing is just not in a good position. All right. So this would be the smelter. All right, let's try that again. Yeah, it comes in this way. Okay, that worked. And then... And then... Okay. Okay, first things first. Oh, you know what? I probably need more power, though. Because that's what I'm seeing there. I'm seeing I need more power. All right, and where is the Wolfram wire? Okay, so yeah, I need more power. So we already have a nice collection here. Let's throw another one in. Okay, so let's see that you want the wire. Okay, so this thing is cranking out ore. This is turning it into ingots. And then this is turning it into wire. Although, does that look like wire to you? I don't know. It looks like the same kind of thing that's coming over here. I guess maybe it's holding it? I have no idea. But we are getting the wire now. Oh, that's 1,500. That's going to be a while. Well, the smelter was broken. Obviously, I had something wrong with that. So, you know, when it's broken, rip it out and put it back in. Yeah, this one's going to take a while. But I really do want the map so I can get an idea of what's going on. All right. Do we have extra... Right, take 100 of those. And I have the ore too, so I can make more building materials. Lots and lots of building materials. Alright, I am going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with the other one. Okay, so I have 1,777. And I still have some Wolfram over here, don't I? Do I have anything over here to analyze? Yeah, you're not getting my food. No, you're not. Yeah, I think taking these stairs out would probably be a very good idea. Because I don't want anything crawling, going up there. How are we doing? Okay, I need food. And we'll have a little bit of this too. I need to go around looking for food. Also, apparently I need some kind of medical thing to help me because yeah, I have some problems there, don't I? Wolfram bars. Oh, those were probably in the smelter when I took them apart. Can I put them in there? So I can kick them in there as quickly as possible. Alright, so what is this doing? Okay, this one's on standby. Is there anything here? Okay, Wolfram plate, we can't do that. Titanium rods. And calite. And titanium beams. Okay, so either Clever Robotics Or was it this one? Clever Robotics. Okay, that'll be a storage depot. And a building drone. Okay, what was the other one? Selenial Corporation Helium Extractor. Is that really a high priority? I mean, a furnace looks okay. Creates material by heating up powder. I think that the other one would probably be a higher priority. I mean, storage output, I mean, that probably would be the big one. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do about this. What I could do is I could turn it sideways, turn this one sideways, and have it go into there. So I want titanium beams. All right, well, you know what? Let's get it going. Yeah, I just got a bunch of titanium bars there. Not beams, bars. All right, so if I had the smelter over here, let's see. I think like that. Okay, so that would go in there. All right, and then we'd need a fabricator. I could probably just attach it. Although I would probably want it like that. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm about to lose power. So that can go into there. On the smelter, you were trying to put the input into the output. Yeah, I know. I did something wrong with that. Hopefully, I will learn better in the future. Okay, so let's see how this works. I'm probably gonna, I should probably just build this anyway, because as soon as I plug this in, I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need the power, so let's have unlimited power. Because I am adding a fabricator here. Okay, so let's get the rails going. Rail. And into here. Okay. Carol, if you're out there, thank you for subscribing. Okay, and we'll put this in here. Uh-oh. Oh, because I had that going the wrong way. Yep, I turned it the wrong way again. I did it again. Okay. Did it again. Oops, I did it again. All right, so let's see here. Fabricator, right. So, turn. Nope. That way. That's what I did wrong. Where's the rails? There we go. Oh, there's actually, there's two inputs on the fabricator. I didn't realize that. Makes sense, though. Makes sense. Okay, everything seems to be attached. Now I'm just going to have to go over here and say, I want titanium bars. And then over here, I'm going to want titanium. Was it rods? Wasn't it beams? Oh, I don't have access to titanium beams. Why don't I have access to titanium beams? Well, that sucks. Okay, where are the titanium beams? Is that a recipe? Oh, that's what those recipes were. Okay, fabricator, titanium beam. Okay, so I unlocked it. That's what this is for. Gotcha. All right, so the reason it had the two devices in there was because I had to do some unlocking. And there we go. Okay, and we going through? We're going through. All right, it's over here. And this is titanium beams. There we go. I understand now. So we had unlocked the fabricator, but we didn't get all of the recipes yet. So that's what we had to do in here. By the way, I am thirsty. And I should probably go looking for food. Because otherwise I'm going to have problems. So what I had to do over here is I had to give it... Oh, it's even showing you a progress. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. A data point. Oh, I'd have to give it data points. But this guy here was looking for titanium bars. Fortunately, I had titanium bars. This one over here, the plates, something was asking for plates. Okay, I only need 15 of the data points here. I have 430. Data... What? Did I unlock it already? Yeah, this one here. And this one here. Oh, I didn't have enough. Yeah, because I dumped them all in here, didn't I? I just need the bars. Okay, where was it? The plates, right. So, okay, so I can do the plates now, too. Because there was somebody over here that wanted the plates. How is this going? Okay, this is 126. These are the ones we just did. Okay, that is coming up on 350. That's for the Wolfram wire. The calcite, though, I don't have a spawn for that. I think the new... Yeah, right, the recipes. So, in other words, I was a little confused by that. When I saw it had fabricator and smelter, I didn't realize it was used to unlock recipes for those guys inside of it. So, but that's a good system. That's a good way of doing it. All right, now calcite. I'm supposed to be able to mine calcite. Is that around here anywhere? Okay, hold on a second. I have my gun. I'm not afraid to use it. So let's just look around a bit because, let's face it, it doesn't need me right now, does it? Because they're working on long-term recipes. Oh, and I need as many of these as I can get my hands on.
That's a snack.
Let's see. I can see it from here. And this is why I want a map. Is that like a swamp? Okay, hold on a minute. I see food. Anyway, the playtest for this is going to end on Monday, so thankfully they extended it because otherwise I had no idea what I was going to be doing tonight. I think we kind of used up the old, yeah, that does look swampy, doesn't it? At least it's got water again. Did the water pop up back near home? Alright, so let's look for some of those little water bulbs. I think we kind of did all we can do for now with, wait a second here. Boom. With the ranch simulator, of course. You know, if they add more in the future, we can just pick it up from there. I mean, we even built a house. And I don't think I can do a 3-hour live stream on figuring out whether or not... Let's grab all of this. Which cheese is actually worthwhile. I mean, is there any interest in... What is that? We saw that before, didn't we? Yeah, when I heard chittering. Alright. I don't know if there's any more interest in seeing Supermarket Simulator. Let me know about. What? Don't say anything. Okay, what's going on over there? It looks green. Now, is this food? Hold on a minute. Remove toxicity. Removes all positive effects. Okay, so in other words, I think this removes poison. I thought I saw something moving. I always planned to do Grounded 2, and I know it came out. It's just that a bunch of things happened at one time. That's all. Now, I did 2 videos on Sporting Goods Shop, but I don't see doing any more because, yeah, it's really doing bad. Now, I do have footage for an episode of Miscreants tomorrow. That'll be the video up tomorrow. After that, I don't know what I'm doing. I might very well just pick up... Grounded 2 and do videos. Because I think that's what I would do with that. Alright, let's go over here, grab this, and then take this guy out. Okay, there's green stuff over there. We'll go look at that in a moment, as soon as I get this. Whoa! What? What's going on? Infection! I'm hearing chittering. Holy... Great googly mooglies! Okay, what is going on? And I'm dead. All right.
I died? What a waste of time.
Okay, that's a bit of a problem.
No ammo.
Yeah, especially since I don't have any ammo. Okay, so we ran into them. I mean, are they going to come after me? Maybe they're mad. All right, hold on a minute. There we go. Here. Where is this max? Oh, first things first. No, didn't I just... Yeah, I got stuff here, didn't I? Oh, you need at least 5. Lovely. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run up to this thing. And I'm going to grab... This thing is moving way too fast. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Off. Okay, that's a problem because my stuff is there. If the area is toxic, that's a big problem for me.
I need water.
I need water. I'm dying. What? Stop being a little baby already. Let's see. Oh.
Gotcha.
It's already got a lot of it, doesn't it? I guess it was backed up. All right, let's make some of those stuff. Okay, first thing, did the water come back over here? Yes, it did. And I do have water pods.
Acquired.
Which is good, because I'm about to eat them. And here's the thing, I dropped all the purple plants. And the purple plants are the ones that remove the toxicity. Oh, first things first. These all... Okay, and then switching over to this.
Calories.
Yes, yes, stop crying. Okay, clearly I have way too many of these. I don't even know if I can go around this way. Well, let's just find out. I need to find some food lying around, though. Yeah, I see some. Oh, I see one of those purple plants. Right, those have removed toxicity. All right, leave the rest for the future. Okay, how do I get health back? What is this? A lot of wolfram oil. I don't have it. I don't think I can make anything like that now. Yeah, but I mean, I really got to try, right? I mean, this here basically removes toxicity. So if I can just get in and out quick. It's the thing is, I don't even know if I can go around here and reach that same spot. My mistake is that I should have kept running. That's my box. What the? No, that's a drone wreck. Heat resistant sheet. What the? Okay. Okay, that's not my box. All right, what is this? Crafting material used. All right, here's the thing about it is I can't die with that in my hand. Right? I mean, if I get into a situation where I can't get my stuff because it's all toxic and such, then I don't want to lose something that maybe I'm not going to get back. So I'm going to put this in the box. Because that might be something important. My luck will be that I'll be doing this and another wave will hit. Hold on. It's not giving me an option for healing. I think that's only for coming back from the dead. Alright, put that over there too. And that too. Alright. Well, hold on to that because I might need that. Alright, let's go. So far, what I would say about the game, obviously, it's nowhere near done. I just don't feel the same kind of like, I know what I'm doing, as opposed to Satisfactory. See, one of the great things about Satisfactory is there's never a question in your mind what you're doing. Like, you're satisfying the elevator. You're satisfying the elevator so that you can get more recipes so that you can satisfy the elevator even more. It's one of the reasons to, oh yeah, see here? We have the gas. But here's the question, did I get out of the gas? Like I said, there's no question what you're supposed to do. You satisfy the elevator and it gives you access to more tiers with more stuff in it, and you always know what you're supposed to be doing. Where did I run to? Let me get the high ground. Okay, apparently not. So I'm just, you know, obviously this is still early. The game isn't even going into early access until later in the year. It's just that there are mechanics here that are good. It didn't really explain the wave thing. You know, what it should have done is it should have had like a tutorial thing pop up and say, you know, okay, so this is going to be happening now, you know? I really thought there was a wave of creatures coming at me. It's the reason I kept turning around and waiting for them, because I wanted to see what the enemy was going to look like.
Come here.
And also, I really wish he would shut up. See, here's the thing. I have no idea where I was running. Oh! Okay. So that obviously is a problem. I'm looking for my box. Leaving us out in the cold like this after losing our stuff too is just not really cool. There should be some kind of a little bit of a tracking thing going on, you know what I mean? Your body, I saw it at the water's edge. You just saw it? Okay. I see one of those bugs. All right, let's just pop over again for a moment.
Rupture activity detected.
Shit.
I recommend finding a safe place.
Just like I was saying. I was just saying it. Watch a wave happen while this is going on. All right, let's just go back. We're not going to waste any time. We're heading back home. I don't know what's coming my way, but I guess we're going to find out. I know. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Stamina, stamina, stamina. All right, now the question is, what's coming my way? All right, first things first. Let's see how these guys are doing. Okay, that's actually making very good progress. And this one is coming close to completion. Wave warning. Okay, so what are we waving? It should be telling me, okay, next wave. Okay, well, what's coming? It's a sun flare. Okay, so should I stay away from the windows?
Rupture's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately. Order completed. Clever Robotics cares about you, and so they have another reward waiting for you in the terminal. The planet is being incinerated for old model drones lost on Arcadia. They might contain useful items.
Yeah, well, let's just wait until... Well, that's unpleasant. Is that going to damage any of my hardware?
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Yikes! Hold E, remove temperature. Yeah, this is acceptable? This is not acceptable to me. No, it is not. Yeah, this is the reason the game needs a bed to sleep in. Of course, I'm going to have to look outside for materials. Okay, that tells me... Oh, you know what? we're using solar, so the cloud, the dust cloud, is probably covering up the. Yeah, see, now it's taking up again. Okay, I want that. Okay, fire wave ore. Wow, look at it. Everything is just scorched, but it's all going to grow back. And once again, okay, I see. That's pretty far. Okay, did that kill all of the bugs? I'm guessing if the bugs live on this planet, then they probably have a way of surviving. Okay, I heard something. Right, fire wave ore. This is helium-3, I believe, right? You think that burned off all the poison? Problem is, I'd never see my body. Because it's too overcast at the moment. Alright, look around, see if we can find any more of that stuff. I don't see any. I wonder if this other one completed already. Yeah, I think this one completed. Yep, it did. Alright, what did I get? Oh, the storage depot. Okay, is this the one that I'm doing? No, it isn't. Hold on. Was it moon energy? Yeah, I think it was this one. After all, it is progressing here. That does remind me. Okay, the ore. 250.
Another great day for science.
250 of those. Alright, I'm guessing that the planet will recover. But as long as my stuff's all working, that's what matters. I'm amazed that we're still getting enough power from our solar panels, though, considering. Yeah, do I want to run back for my corpse? Not really. Nah, I really don't want to do that. Honestly and completely do not want to do that. It's too bad. I think a bug attack would have been fun. At least we would have seen it. The items on your corpse glow to make it easier after a wave. Alright, I'll tell you what. Why don't we just give it a shot? I'm hoping that the fire wave at least drove the bugs underground or something like that. Here, that reminds me. Because I would like to get my stuff back. Yeah, I'm not going to be picking up any food along the way, though. Okay, that's helium. Not a big deal. That is not helium. Firewave ore. Whoa. Okay, is that a bug hole? I see a green line there. Oh, what is this? There we go. Okay, and where is it? Take all.
Gotcha.
Okay, so is that a line of poison here? It could be that the poison was temporarily burned off by the firestorm. So in that case, maybe the firestorm was actually fortuitous. And this was the thing that we just picked up there before. Well, you know, since I'm out here. Okay, hopefully your only experience, your experience with Starship Troopers is the book, because it's another one of those instances. If you read the book, the movie sucks. Anybody who thinks the movie Starship Troopers is good, read the book. The Arachnids were actually a militarized faction, but the director of the movie thought it was stupid that insects would walk around with guns in their hands, so he just made them what they were. And of course, there was no mention of the skinnies at all. And what is absolutely tragic is the number one line of the book is never used in the movie. Bugs, Mr. Rico, zillions of them. Oh, tragic. Just utterly tragic. Just tragic. And the end of the book was so much better. So much better. I don't want to give it away, but it was so much better. It had more of a feeling of yeah. So, yeah, if you ever get a chance, Starship Troopers, the book, read it. Okay, so I did get all my stuff back. What is that? A slate ore? Material can be exported. All right, I don't know where I found that. NutraChew. Wait a minute, was that my own corpse I found, or was that somebody else's corpse? I'm starting to think I found somebody else's corpse. Because I wasn't paying attention to what I found on it. I mean, I should have had a lot more ammunition. That's the ammunition that I went down with. Oh, it's right here. Okay, never mind.
The Raptura is in its stable stage.
No!
The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
This is standard ammo. I didn't make standard ammo. That wasn't my corpse. That was somebody else's corpse. Because there's things here that I did not have. Helium-3. Yeah, I mean, I had a bunch of these. I had like 20 of these hydrobulbs. Right, so I don't think that that was my corpse. I found somebody else's corpse. Oh. Back it out. Back it out. I'm stuck. Back it out. Oh, okay, fine. Be that way. Be that way. I'm just going to jump off. Okay, does that mean I have to go back again? You know what? If I'm going to go back, if I do go back again, I should drop some of this stuff off. I could turn that one in. I don't need the standard ammo. A state ore. That's something to produce. NutriChew. And it has 40 hydration. I can turn that in there right now.
Another great day for science.
Yeah, and I don't have any of those little, like, fruit. I've never seen a movie, but... It's just like Jurassic Park. The book is so much better. Because they... Obviously, movies that want to be about 2 hours can't cover a lot of stuff. But the thing is, like, the main point of the book was not in the movie. It was just glossed over. And there was a real reason for Grant to get back. There was a motivation. They had to hurry. And that was completely missing. So the thing is that what's ironic is that, you know, the guy who wrote the book had to write the screenplay for the second movie. But in his original book, 2 characters died that are actually in the second movie. So he had to change his own story for that. Michael Crichton. I suppose we could go over and look at it again. By the way, that does remind me. You're still working on this. Let's see. I would like more guns. Yeah, calcite. I can't do anything about that. Okay, the wolfram is the other one. I can't do anything about that. Titanium rods, that I can do something about. Okay, we changed this guy to titanium rods. No, this one. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Right. Right. So this is the one that's coming from titanium. Right, rods. Where is it? Why isn't it? Oh, okay. This is the way you do it? Rods. Okay. And then we change this one. Rods. Okay, there we go. All right. I need to pick up food along the way.
That's a snack.
Fortunately, it all just grows back. But I do need food. Like these. Okay, trying to... It's just awkward. The ladder is kind of awkward. I would rather a situation where I had to hit a key to use it. As it is right now, it's just kind of awkward. Okay, so... There we go. I mean, if your hunger and your thirst are maxed out, you probably should, you know, regenerate a bit. Right. I'm not going down that way. That seems like a terrible idea. Although that might be where my corpse is. Okay, chitter. I heard a chitter. Yep, gotcha. Alright, so I'm guessing they're out and about. Anything here? No meat?
Acquired.
Okay, I see another one over here. Okay, if he explodes, does he actually poison? Uh-oh. Was there anything on my body that was worth this? And I hear more. By the way, I think I leveled up in combat. The thing is, I need to unlock something from one of the companies to be able to mess with my stats. I don't even know if I can go back down this way. Yeah, that looks like a terrible mistake, going down that way. Yeah, I don't even know if I can reach my body from this side. I mean, I could go up here and look down, and then we'll see what happens with poison. But, I mean, I'm beginning to think that whatever I had on my body is just not worth it at this point. Most of what I had that I wanted was food. But, I mean, I'm already starting to load up on the water. And the way everything does seem to be green tells me I'm right on the edge of poison. Let me just try to grab these guys and see what happens. Okay, I'm hearing chittering again.
Great work. The Moon Energy Corporation received its order.
Just scared the bejeebas out of me.
Reward, as usual, in the corporate terminal. They are very happy with your services.
Yeah, here's the thing about it is, I don't think I had anything on my corpse that I really absolutely must have. And, you know, I came around the other side, so I don't even know if I made it any in this direction at all. I would have to go around the other way. And you know what? Like I said, I don't think that there's anything that I really need that badly.
Acquired.
I could just grab this stuff over here. And like I said, mostly it was food and water. And the food, well, the food's back, isn't it? So just grab the food. Okay, I heard something over here. I think there's a little valley there. We heard that before. And there was chittering. Okay, and of course, more water. Very good. Wow, everything looks beautiful considering that everything was decimatedly charred about half an hour ago. Okay, so how are we doing here? I got 13 of those, I got 15 of these, so food is fine. Alright, and I did earn something else, didn't I? So let's see what I got. Wasn't this one, was it? No, it wasn't. Oh, the map! And the inventory upgrade. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, so this is my inventory right now. So it's an 8x3.
You have successfully unlocked the geolocation service of structural and topological imaging.
Great. A map will be useful.
If you insist on using such primitive language, go ahead.
Okay, so there it is. Oh, will this show me where my corpse is? Okay, this was the ship that we started in, right? Oh, okay, so I think it's showing me where I died right here. What is that? I think that was the landing pod that I found. All right, so in other words, I would have to go deep into the poisonous area in order to get it. I think that's probably my corpse right there. And I don't know, was that someplace else I died? Not sure what all of these are. Oh, are these like footprints? I think these are my footfalls. I have no idea. Okay, and of course we have an extra line here now. So instead of a 3x8, we have a 4x8. Anyway, I gotta tell you, the one thing that it makes me want to do most is play Satisfactory. That's kind of what it wants me. That's kind of what it does the most. It makes me want to play some Satisfactory. Anyway, it could be a good game. We'll see what happens when it comes out, or if they do another play test to it. Do I have another? I don't think I can do anything else. Which one? All right, this one here. This is getting Wolfram. So Wolfram, the plates. All right, and this would be, I don't have titanium over here. Calcite, I don't have access to calcite. Oh, it wants me to start manufacturing things now. So I would probably need multiple parts in order to do rotors. And this is titanium housing. So the only one I could do here would be this one. So I would need Wolfram plates. What's that going to get me? Right, okay, so this would get me a food station, so I could probably make good food. Because if you remember, there was actually some good food in here. There's this one, Nutrient Chew, which gained basically food calories and 40 hydration. So being able to make something like that would probably be very useful, considering this is 12 calories and this is 18 hydration. So something like this would be very good to get your hands on. So I would need the plates for that. Let's see. Right, plates. Right, that one comes around to here. And go. Here it comes. $1,500. Okay. That would be kind of useful. Definitely the map is useful. It would have been more useful before, but that's fine. You have to unlock it. Well, the thing about it is this, understand something. This is a playtest. This playtest is going away on Monday. There's not going to be any more of this until it comes out later in the year. They have, if you look at their website, they have 2025 down. That's what this is. If you wanted to play this yourself, you could just go into Steam, go to StarRupture, and say, like, I want to join the playtest. And they'd say, yeah, here you go. It's 44 gigabytes. And the one thing I was curious about was, did it require an SSD drive? Because I'm a little short on SSD drive space. I reinstalled Cyberpunk, by the way. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But it does require the 44 gigabytes of hard drive space. But it can be a physical drive. And, you know, I still do have a fairly good machine, but I don't have the graphics turned up, like, massively. I'll show you what my settings are. So I have basically 1080p. That's what I run, because I don't want to, especially for streaming, because if it was more, it'd be a lot more, and my bandwidth isn't that great. As we saw the other night, basically high and far, I didn't turn any of these down. So I went with what it gave me. But I really wasn't having a lot of lag problems. So, and it does look pretty good. It does look pretty good. Especially something like that in the distance. I don't know if that's something we can ever get to explore. That sounds kind of interesting. We'll have to see how that works out. And I'm hoping that I get some kind of a rifle in the future. But I'm sure that if we look over here, we'll probably see something. Okay, so grenade, and then equipment upgrades, and then defense turret. Okay, so that's all we have for now. Maybe the equipment upgrade station will actually let us build something. But I mean, defense turret, that sounds pretty darn good, especially if we're going to get attacked. I mean, can I build like a horde base? You know, have this over here and maybe make a horde base over here for just dealing with those attacks. I mean, are they going to attack my factory or are they going to attack me? If they attack me, I'd rather have a separate horde base, you know? See, I have no idea if they can damage these things. I mean, the big firestorm didn't damage them as far as I can see. So, I don't know if they are just basically trying to kill me or they're trying to tear everything apart. But that's what we have for now. Like I said, the test is going to end on Monday. By the way, GameHopping, I heard something that I think we'll get a kick out of. Why would you need an old computer with all the accessories, microphone including, for $3,000? Would you need a computer with all the accessories included for a $3,000 jet ski? Is that like a question? Why would I? My computer doesn't have the memory period. Yeah, I mean, memory can be a thing. I believe I have 32 megabytes of memory, and then of course, you know, I have a an RTX 3060, and I believe that has 8 on it. It might be 6, but I think it has 8 on it. Is that last one a joke? In other words, why would you want this instead of a jet ski? Well, here's the thing about a jet ski. I can't swim. As a matter of fact, I have more experience drowning than swimming. I went on a cruise with friends down to the Caribbean, and one of the stops was it St. Thomas? I think it was St. Thomas. And as insane as this sounds, I took a scuba diving class, and basically that turned out to be a nothing burger because I couldn't stay underwater. Later, I was given a flotation device and still managed to nearly drown. It took 2 people to get me out of the water and pump the water out of me. The universe was telling me, stay out of the water! So yeah, me and water don't get along. Unless it's trickling down, you know, like on top of me so that I can clean myself, you know what I mean? Why would somebody trade a computer with all the accessories to trade up for... I know I wouldn't do it, because it's something I couldn't use. Because like I just said, me and water, we don't get along. How is... Yeah, I'm gonna probably just munch up all my food and water sitting here. Does that grow back quickly? Yeah, it does seem to come back fairly quickly. Because I grabbed this stuff before.
Come here.
Yeah, and another thing, I really wish they'd get rid of the voice protagonist. I'd rather just have the computer AI telling me what to do without his comments. Yeah, I just don't like it. I don't like it at all. The boulder swims better than me. Oh, really? Were they trying to give him a jet ski or get a jet ski away from him? In other words, were they offering the equipment for a jet ski that he had? It's like I say, JP, I'm not a great swimmer, but I'm an awesome drowner. I have experience. Yeah, when you're a kid, never watch Jaws. It does things perpetually to you in your head. The ocean has a completely different look at that point. Anyway, I think that's probably going to be it for tonight. So, I mean, it's an early look at a game. And it has definite potential to it. We'll have to see how it works out. They probably have a lot of work to do before its release. I mean, it's supposed to release this year, but they haven't even given a month. So it might be something that's coming out in the second half of December or something like that. Or it might be pushed off to next year. There's some things people are complaining about. You know, I think the escape key should be a little bit more useful. I also would like to get rid of the voice protagonist. And some people were having a problem with how quickly the food and water drains. I don't really have a problem with that because the food just seems to regrow very quickly. And if we had, like, the food station, we could probably make some good things with that. They were offering the equipment for a jet ski. Oh, right. So they were trying to get a jet ski away from your father. Okay. I mean, it really depends on whether or not he uses it anymore or not. Maybe it's something you want to use. Oh, you saw Jaws at age 8? Yeah, I saw it in a dark room on a big screen. Hey, come and watch this and be traumatized for life. Is there something... that's a good question. Is there something to make the banter go away? Thing is, that would probably be a gameplay, and I don't see anything here about that. See, they wouldn't put that in audio. Dialogue. See, I don't mind the AI speaking. It's him speaking that's a problem. I don't like games with voice protagonists unless it's tied to story. Like, for instance, voice protagonist works in The Witcher 3 because it's based around the character and everything's based around the character. Voice protagonist does not work in Fallout 4. because none of the Fallout games ever had a voice protagonist, and it takes you out of the equation because you're making your own character, and now they're making him say things you don't want him to say. So it depends on the situation. Like, for instance, Cyberpunk, voice protagonist works. Because obviously it's very deep storyline, and then of course you're talking to Keanu Reeves. Well, I mean, the thing is, if you don't use it, maybe selling it or something like that. You could probably eBay it and get a good price for it or something like that. The problem with eBaying is you'd have to ship it, and that kind of thing would be pretty heavy, though. They even stalk the target. Oh, you mean the saltwater crocs? Generally speaking, gators go after things that are around, that are, basically the size of their head. I should say something that's edible. Generally speaking, they won't go after something that's tall unless it's like in their water or something like that. I was in I think it was the same Caribbean trip. We came back and we were in Miami, so we decided to go over to like the gator area, and the guy was telling us a story about somebody who was trying to set up a picture, so they wanted to put a baby on the head of a gator, which, by the way, is perfect bite size thing. And the guy, shooed the gator away, and the woman was very upset about him messing up the picture. Like, the baby was going to sit on top of the gator's head, and there wouldn't be any consequences to that. Yeah, people are dumb. Facebook Marketplace, that's true. I mean, that's definitely, especially in the neighborhood or something like that. Yeah, Facebook Marketplace. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for tonight. So like I said, this is a game. It's coming up. When it does come out, maybe we'll pick it up and check it out. But it makes me want to play Satisfactory. That's what it makes me want to do. But then again, I tried that on the channel multiple times, and yeah, it's never really worked out. So maybe just play it on my own. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great weekend. The weather is going to be turning good, at least around here, for the next week. And I'd like to thank, gator-human encounters. This happens all the time. Generally fed to people. Yeah, I mean, it's a deadly animal. Stay away from it. That's kind of like common sense, you would think. But there are a lot of stupid people out there. There really are. There are a lot of stupid people out there. But hopefully there are smart people to keep them from doing stupid things. You know what I mean? Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Thanks for keeping me company. And remember, guys, play games because games are fun. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you next week. And bye.